Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization 5. Brave new world playing as Denmark. Okay, so we got our great prophet in the last episode, at the very end of the last episode, which means we can enhance our religion. So we're going to do that, of course. Why wouldn't we? And our worker at this point can go and just do whatever he wants. So, second follower belief. Few things we could do with this. We could get divine inspiration, and this would give us an extra, I think, 8 faith per turn. Not a bad thing to have at this point in the game. Amphitheaters, no. Not a good thing to have. Hermitage is good if you're going for a cultural victory. I'm not. Swords and Plowshares is great for growth, but can lead to over-expansion, and whenever you go to war, you end up having some serious starvation issues. Religious community, no, not a fan. I'm thinking divine inspiration makes the most sense. Shrines, I mean, this isn't bad if you're really struggling on happiness, but surprisingly, I'm actually doing okay right now. Alright, so we want to have religion spread further away? Or double rate to city-states? No. Spreads faster with the printing press, which I have. Do you want it faster or further away? Good question. I'm thinking faster. We'll do that. And hopefully some of my outside cities, like KP out here, for example, or Aarhus, will actually start picking up on some of my religion. Because right now, Copenhagen's the only one, because Coimbra ended up getting attacked viciously by the Venetian missionaries. And by attacked, I mean religiously oppressed. And by that, I basically mean I'm an overly politically correct American who thinks that nobody should have any missionaries of any kind. No, I lie. I kid. It seems like a lot of people live their lives that way. Like, if you're spreading your religion, you are somehow horribly infringing upon my right to exist or something. I think that's ridiculous, but I think there are a lot of good religious people out there. And, I think that, those same people mean very well when they spread their religion. I think if they genuinely believe in something like that, then they kind of have to proselytize, and if they don't, then they're kind of being horrible, selfish hypocrites. So I'm not that kind of person. You would like my free horses? That was a mistake in the first place. No! No free horses for Portugal. I did not mean to do that. It just sort of happened. Of course she's going to ask for it back. What a ridiculous notion. Alright, Oxford. Now, where I place this does not necessarily matter. So I'm going to go ahead and build it in KP, Oxford University. And I'll get a free technology out of it, actually 15 turns. I may want to deliberately delay that in some places in order to get something later. Like architecture, or industrialization, or scientific theory. It depends. We will see. The heroic epic. Only units trained in Aarhus will get the morale promotion. Which is good. Very good, actually. It's a fantastic promotion, but not necessarily sure that's what I want in this city. Probably better to put that in my capital, isn't it? So, is the stables worthwhile? Yes. We have cattle and horses, so that's 2 production. It's not bad. For 4 turns, I think that's a worthwhile investment. Let's upgrade our composite bowman, because I have not done that yet. Do I have any others? I do not. That's okay. Alright. Very good. Very, very good. So we'll move on. And then, with astronomy, we now have the ability to cross oceans with my embarked units.
And with his rudder,
my galleass, however, still should not have the ability to travel across the ocean, correct? No, it does not. Alright, so we'll just park you here for now. I'll need to build a caravel. What do I want to research next? Good question. I'm thinking banking might be good. Metallurgy for more production. Chemistry is good. That could be a nice 13 turns. Banking is good as well. Do I want to rush toward industrialization and scientific theory, though? Good question. Also useful. Economics is good for my gold yield, which is also fantastic. And the windmills are not bad at all. That's a very nice building to have if you're going to be building on a hill. Alternatively, acoustics, banking. It's so hard to choose. Because I haven't chosen a specific victory condition, I'm thinking maybe like a domination / scientific kind of victory, but we'll see. So I kind of have a very balanced approach to how I'm dealing with this right now. A seaport is actually useful in some of my cities. And a frigate. You know what? Yeah. No. Wait, do I? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Do I want navigation? No. No. No, I don't. I'm going to go for economics instead. Let's get my gold production out of this world so that I can build pretty much anything I want with a purchase order. A handy-dandy purchase order. All right. I still do not have any missionaries, and not really a lot of faith, but fortunately with my divine inspiration, I'm getting some extra faith per turn thanks to my wonders, of which apparently I have a surprising amount in this game compared to most of the other civilizations, even though I haven't really been putting a lot of focus into it, as opposed to several of my other games. So, 2 more turns, and we're going to have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Hey, Germany! We meet somebody at last. Okay. Does Germany have anything useful? That's the new question. Does Germany have anything useful? Kabul is actually... Oh, for 1 more turn, my gold gifts will be worth a lot. Can I steal you? Absolutely I can. Kabul will be my ally. Take you away from Portugal. Bismarck. Dost thou have anything useful? You have copper.
Was habt ihr gesagt?
Okay. Okay. I dig that. Absolutely. Let's get some embassies going.
Abgemacht.
And I will have to wait a little while.
Was habt ihr gesagt?
I could buy your copper, but I'm not that desperate for happiness yet. I'm actually at 11, which is fairly strong with 5 cities. And it's because I puppeted these. Once I annex them, it's going to be different. Oh, you know what? Get over it, Portugal. I don't give a flying rip if you're upset that I stole your city-state from underneath your oversized nose. Shut up, lady. Get the great engineer. There we go. Now, what do I want to build here? The Meiji Castle? Yes. I'm going to use my great engineer to speed that up because time is money in this game. That will give me a substantial defensive boost. Basically, all fights in friendly territory give me a 15% advantage. Not a bad thing to have. So we'll do that. Of course, we're going to get an extra 2 faith per turn. Not that that's a big deal, but it's not a bad deal. There we go. And now I will start working on, I don't know, let's say... I mean, at this point, what the heck? We'll grab an armory. We'll grab the heroic epic. I'm going to start gearing up for some more war. We're going to eliminate Portugal off the face of the map, if I have anything to say about it. I don't have cannons yet because I didn't go straight for chemistry. And that's okay. Can I buy a caravel? Yes. So let's do that. I will give you combat strength against naval units. Not super important, but if any pirates decide they want to take a few pot shots at me, I'll do that. My city converted. Catholicism apparently is going to be very prevalent in this game, so let's start exploring with my caravel. And let's hope that when I eliminate Portugal, I don't get a crippling amount of warmonger points. Forbidden Palace, plotting. Free chemistry? Yes. We'll take free chemistry. Let's talk to Enrico Dandolo and discuss, shall we declare war against Maria? You must decline, huh? Why? Why must you decline? Why must you decline? If I want you to declare war on Maria, what do you want?
De sicuro, no.
Don't say no to me in Venetian. I know what that means. I'm not stupid. Okay, so nothing apparently will get him into the war. Well, that's interesting, because apparently he's plotting, but doesn't desire an ally to eliminate her from the game. So that means I'm just going to have to go straight for Lisbon. I'm going to do it on my own. We'll do it all on our own, everything. Yeah, there's songs about that one. Oops, do I want to annex the city yet? Oh, that's not a bad idea at this point. I could do that. Braga might be a better choice. Annex that, work toward the whales. Deliberately make sure I get a fish. But I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off a little while for the sake of the war. I can also upgrade these Danish guys to musketmen now. Which makes me a little sad. I kind of liked having some Danish berserkers, but alas, we'll just have to make do with what we got. World Congress, we have Persia and the Huns. Well, if the Huns get mad at me for declaring war, then they're just going to be a bunch of hypocrites. Alright, rationalism for extra science. Yeah, heck yes. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So now we are up to 126 science per turn. Not bad. I have the right... Wow, Portugal discovered everybody. So you get... Ooh, she's going to embargo me, ain't she? That's an interesting choice. Let's see. Who would make people happy? Arts funding? No. Science funding? Scientists, engineers, merchants. Yeah. Yeah. Do I want Venice and Germany happy with me? I do, actually. I don't care if Portugal likes me. They can be upset as much as they want. Oh, you have an 18 population capital city. Wow, that looks great. I'm going to take it. So let's go ahead and start training up some more units. Oh, we met Colombo. Finally, some other city-states. I mean, gosh dang, we have not had very many of them. Also, Portugal appears to still have warriors. They've been floundering this entire game. I feel almost bad for them, but not really that bad for them. I could, though. A blatant attack on your interests. Yeah, I'm glad you caught that, because it was a very deliberate attack on your interests. Because I want to eliminate you. No, I have no interest in declaring war on Germany. Do I look like I'm anywhere near Germany? Pretty darn far away from Germany, Mr. Hun. I'm sure you're not very good at geography, but it's a problem. Let's trade with Kabul, because I don't want to trade with Venice. If I'm going to declare war on Portugal, I don't want to be going through their territory. So let's take them out of the game. Out of harm's way. Germany, of course, is happy with my proposal for science funding. We'll do things with the Huns, get embassies going, and now this worker apparently has nothing to do. That's unfortunate. I can purchase something with faith. Dost I want anything with faith? I do, actually. I would say I would like a missionary. Let's get the worker out of there and get you to sleep for a little bit. Let's get a missionary going. I could use an inquisitor, actually. That might be better, but it'll only have one use. Let's see. Wouldn't do me a ton of good, honestly. That's the problem. Using faith to buy missionaries and inquisitors is not something I'm especially good at, to be honest. If I don't remove Catholicism now, I'm never going to get anything out of it. And you know what? That's not necessarily a bad thing. Hang on, though. Actually, let's hop over to my beliefs real quick. I want to look at something. For Sikhism, we got... Not that. There it is. Gain science when a... I can't read it! Okay, hang on. Help. Religion, right? And founder beliefs, interfaith dialogue. To cities of other religions. Actually, that's useful. So we're going to do that. We're going to buy a missionary, and I think that will work if I send a missionary to my city. And yeah, because this city is technically Catholic. So if I'm spreading my religion there, even if I don't succeed, I should be getting some extra science points. I think that's how it's going to work out. So we'll do that. Let's build a cannon over there and continue sending our caravel around the coasts of this little tippy-top here. Machu Picchu has been built. Well, aren't you feeling special? It's there. All right, so will this work? I'm going to spread faith. I get 40 science. It's not a lot of science, is it? But it's by the end of this missionary, I will have effectively gained an entire turn worth of science. Was that worth the spending of 300 faith? No. Not especially. I am disappointed in how that worked out. Okay. Do I want musketmen, cannons? I probably will want to take Porto as well. So, yeah, let's just start getting some more cannons going. Enemy denunciation has expired, eh? You're going to regret that. Oh, wait, I finished Oxford. I meant to hold off on that. All right, our most expensive thing would be fertilizer for extra food yield. Not a bad play. Let's do it. It'll save me 16 turns. I pump up to the industrial era, and I could be wrong on this. I have been told that whenever you go into a new era, all the technology before it, if you haven't researched it, it actually is a little bit cheaper. I don't see that being the case. I do not see any of these having reduced in the number of turns to research it. So I'm going to assume that that was not true and move on. We have another spy. Who's actually leading the score right now? Apparently nope, hang on. Attila the Hun is really a close second. Probably doesn't have much against me, though. Let's send you... I'm going to say let's go to Persia. Send a spy to Persia. Let's find out what's going on down there for a little bit. And work on armory. There you go. And continue building up some forces. I still see only one warrior in my way, and frankly, not even like walls and stuff in my way either. Hey, potentially some not bad like settling locations down here. There's marble and stuff. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So maybe we want to do that. Coimbra apparently actually converted to Sikhism. Venice isn't going to be happy about that, undoubtedly, but I don't really care, do I? Attila has declared war on Bismarck. Germany, Bismarck, and all that jazz. Lake Victoria, you are beautiful, but your 6 food is no longer as useful to me as it used to be. Quebec City. Well, it's not actually bad to find Quebec City, but I'm seeing Catholicism is still spreading like crazy down there. Venice has a lot of crabs. Good gravy, you have a lot of crabs. And I mean that in a very disease-oriented way. You have crabs. Ha ha ha. Enrico Dandolo has completed the Forbidden Palace. I would love to conquer Venice, because that guy's been churning out some wonders and lots of other stuff. It'd be fun to get rid of him. Okay, so if I want to conquer Lisbon and Porto, it looks like I have mostly clear ground. So I'm going to pick up accuracy, and I'm going to pick up extra strength against fortified cities, because that's a great ability. Makes cannons extra darn useful. So let's pick up accuracy there as well and move over here. Get ourselves a musketman. And maybe another musketman? Musketman? Sure. We'll get an extra one of those. Am I about ready to declare war? Yeah, I think I really am. Unfortunately, because we've met all the other players, my warmonger points are actually going to cause some serious issue. Let's make sure... Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money? What did I spend all my money on? Oh, that's disappointing. Okay. Industrialization is a great ability, and I would love to find out where the coal is. Where the coal at? Where's the coal? It's like, where's the beef? But I'm saying, where's the coal? Old King Cole was a jolly old soul, and a jolly old soul was he. Did you leave presents for me, old King Cole? In the frozen tundras to the north of Denmark. Possibly? That would be nice. I do have this great general that's just sort of sitting around. I'm going to relocate him toward my actual army down here and position myself for my strike on Lisbon. Okay. I do think it's about time we declare war. Mostly because, why not? Let's do it. I mean, I have no tourism, apparently. Why wait, you know, at this point? What does it accomplish waiting any longer in this game? There's ruins down there. You never know what ruins could even have at this late in the game. So, I'm going to declare war, I think. Yep. Declare war on you. And there we go. And let's start moving some musketmen into place. Apparently, they are very slow for reasons I don't think I fully understand. Let's move over here. You're going to have to hold tight. You should be able to bombard that warrior, and that's going to hurt him pretty darn hard. There we go. Crossbowmen will finish him off. I like crossbowmen a lot in the early game because they still have a range of 2 as opposed to the Gatling guns that they will eventually upgrade into, which do not. Let's send this Gallius here so I can keep an eye on Porto and see if they move their crossbowmen. So she does actually have some halfway decent units. She's not too far behind. Okay, you want cocoa? No. No cocoa for you. I'm hoping to trade that with Germany. Or actually, the gold will work just fine too. Yes, I will take the gold and get an extra 4 happiness, put me up to 6. That's a good trade. Very fair. My city has adopted a religion. Sikhism has expanded. Gunpowder was stolen by somebody we don't know. Interesting. Interesting choice. Okay. The marshes and the rivers have actually caused some serious line of sight issues around Lisbon, which is interesting. Very interesting. Let's park a cannon up top here. Let's move the musketmen. Wow, I'm having a really hard time seeing because of the hills, actually. The hills are what's doing it. Okay, well, Do I want to send my cannon in yet? No, not until other actually, yes, sorry, this cannon is now in range. So let's set up. Let's send you further here, and let's send our great general down here to provide our passive buffs. So, how much damage can Lisbon do to a cannon? I don't know. We're going to find out next time, I think, because our time is up. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Pravus with Civilization 5. Be sure to click on the annotations afterwards if you want to see more content that I have done. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.
Yeah.